Yo, what's up guys? I'm back again with another tutorial video. So I've been reading my Twitter DMs and comments. I go through a whole lot of suggestions on how to improve quickly. Either if you haven't played in a while, or if you feel like you're playing but just not getting better. Being stuck at the same skill level can be demotivating, so don't worry. I am here to give you the best ways to improve quickly in Fortnite. But before I start, as always, if you are new, please consider dropping a sub because I put 100% into all my tutorial videos. Okay, now that you've subbed, the first tip is going to sound really simple, but it's probably the most important of all the tips I'll give you in this video. It's just to simply play more. In my opinion, you are not going to improve rapidly if you don't play for at least 6 hours a day. It may seem like a lot to a casual player, but there are some pros that play at least 10 hours a day. And when you think about it, there's a reason that they're a pro. It's literally their job. Think of it like this: the more you play, the more you will improve, regardless of what it is you're doing, as long as you're just playing to push yourself. Another thing I want to talk about is having a warm-up routine as soon as you hop on. Your warm-up routine should be in your own creative island, or you can use another player's island like Raider's warm-up course or his new Peace Control course. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure it's great. He's a great creator. If you want to know what I do to warm up, I gave my routine around a month or two ago, and I really haven't changed it, so if you want to go watch that video, I'll leave a link in the description. But warming up in creative is important to getting your mechanics consistent and just getting all your mistakes out before you play for real. It could be free building or like doing edit courses like I said earlier. Just make sure you're doing something in creative like 30 minutes to an hour before you actually start hopping in games. The next thing I want to talk about is to find and optimize settings for you. You will never ever reach your full potential if you don't find your own settings and optimize your binds. When you're playing, everything should feel smooth, nothing should be hard to reach, and if it is, change it to something easier. If you need help finding binds that complement you, watch someone who you like or is really good and copy their binds and then see if you like them and then change what you like and don't like. For instance, if you play Claw, maybe try Phase Sway's binds. If you play Paddles, maybe copy my binds. If you don't use Claw or have Paddles, you can copy Wavy Jacob's binds. Even if you play keyboard, you can find somebody with the same mouse as you or the same keyboard as you and just try to copy the buttons they use or even use the same key binds. Remember, you don't have to completely copy the binds. Just use them as a blueprint and change what you like to complement your playstyle. Also, finding your sensitivity should be relatively easy as well. I don't recommend copying anybody's sensitivity no matter who it is. I just recommend trying slow, medium, and then fast sensitivities to see which one you like best and try to tune it as you go along. In my opinion, the faster you can make your sense, the better. Just make sure it doesn't affect your aim. So once you have your settings perfect and you're ready to grind, I'm going to tell you the best way to improve in Fortnite right now, which is playing solo arena. Not duo arena or trio arena, solo arena. You will go up against a variety of players skill-wise. Some will be worse than you, some will be better than you, but just playing solo arena, you will get a better understanding on how to fight, when to disengage, and you can just gain a bunch of game sense and IQ if you seriously play a lot of it. You can play as much or as little as you like, but try to play as aggressive as possible just to get in as many fights as you can. The more you fight, the more you will improve. Playing solo arena can get frustrating, tilting, or even boring at times, so I suggest playing for around 2 hours at a time and then take a break in between sessions. Speaking of reaching your max potential and skill, if you're really dedicated to improving, no matter how long it takes, disregarding the title for a second, you should strongly consider switching your platform first and maybe even your input. You've probably heard before, but switching to a PC, whether you play keyboard or controller, is game changing. For me, personally, I can't play any other platform when I play Fortnite seriously, even console because of the input delay. And switching to keyboard will literally raise your skill limit to the highest. You just have to be willing to grind for however long it takes to get used to it. But the platform switch is definitely something to consider. Higher frame rates, less input delay, no shadows, and the list goes on. There is a reason that console players always complain about being matched up and having to fight PC players. Switching to PC was one of the best decisions I took a few years ago, so if you have the money and the time, you should 100% think about it at least. And last but not least, one really good way to improve without playing the game is to watch your favorite players and learn from them. I say this all the time, and you will definitely improve watching somebody who's just really good. Watching different people will have you adding different play styles to your game. Maybe it will give you more confidence in your box fights or your build fights, and it will probably teach you more moves you can pull off in fights. Well guys, that's all the tips I have for you guys to improve quickly. Remember, the more time you put in, the quicker you will see improvement. So go grind if you really want to get better. If you want to learn something, please follow and shoot me a DM on Twitter, SlightFN. I try to read every single DM regarding improvement, so just send me a suggestion so I can keep it in mind. Also, I stream on Twitch, so if you ever want to watch some gameplay from me, aside from my YouTube streams and uploads, I also stream over there, so go shoot me a follow if you want. It's Slight2K_. If I helped you this video, please don't forget to subscribe, follow my socials linked in the description, leave a comment if I helped you, and if you really want to support me, please use my supported creator code in the item shop, Slight2K. Alright guys, until next time, peace.